For Wall Street Media, this is Nicki. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't find anywhere else.
Hey guys, exclusive stuff from San Francisco. It is information you can't find anywhere else.
It's always information you can't find anywhere else.
Always.
Where else would you find it?
It's just us, right? Why don't you tell them where they can find the whole thing? Because a lot of these guys have good slides that you should take a look at.
WSW.com/webcast/SRA7.
And first one, we've got a video clip from Hyphen.
Yes.
Barbara's really nice. We work with them often. These guys are working hard. It makes a difference. Gives you a feeling for the company. Are they professionals? Do they have smart people? Are they polished? And these guys were at RBC last week, too. So they're out there working hard to get the message out.
They're everywhere.
That's right, Nick.
Al Sisto, CEO of Hyphen, discusses the networking focus targeting new growing markets and talks about storage capacity optimization markets.
If you look at the networking market focus in the wireless area, this is a TAM that is substantially larger today and growing, and the idea of providing privacy in the backhaul segment of the wireless networks is becoming a critical mandate. Our flow-through technology is a zero-latency compression and encryption part that, in effect, allows companies like Nokia and Ericsson to plug in our products into their existing systems and do this without having to change the application. This allows them to meet the mandates from the EU, for example, to provide privacy between base stations on the wireless segment and delivering 3G results to homes and to businesses. We see this market as a substantial growth vector for the company going forward. Our drop-in products are also green in the semblance of the green solutions, in that our product, drawn to scale versus some of the competitive products, are 4-to-1 in size reduction, but also in terms of megabytes per watt and megabytes per dollar, substantially orders of magnitude different in their performance capabilities. So we're able to create cards for these systems that have less than 10 watts in total overall heat, down from 25, 35 watts from previous implementation. So our products are not only important and relevant as a consequence of not requiring application change, but they're also providing a substantial reduction in the overall heat generated from the edge products that sit within these base stations in the marketplace. On the capacity optimization side, storage is growing exponentially. Right now, IDC is showing it at about 17 exabytes per year in terms of overall storage. So this is a market that continues to grow and continues to grow at about a 40% CAGR. We're focused in two areas right now. We started off in one in VTL, or virtual tape libraries, tape backup that now gets put on disks, where the disks are made to look like tapes, and disk-to-disk backup, where you're doing disaster recovery between data centers, the replication area. These two markets we see as fast-growing in terms of meeting regulations within SOX, as well as government security aspects of providing evidentiary evidence. And our lossless compression technology is unique and patented in the marketplace. We have the technology that, in effect, compresses information, and 100% of the information that's put out there is returned. And the recovery process is what people tend to overlook, but we provide an ability to bring 100% of the information back. Comparable other technologies in compression have up to about a 30% loss in information. So if you're sitting there in a deposition, this is probably not a good thing, and we provide this capability as part of what we do.
I like these guys. He said, pretty interesting presentation. You should go to the lobby page, Nicki told you to, and listen to the whole thing. I think interesting company. They just got certified by Microsoft. He said they're focusing on top-line growth, and the way to do that is with their 11 new products. He said they've got stable business with Cisco. As you know, I value having big-name partners. I think that's important. It means you made it over the hurdle. And he said they're in 2 EMC product lines, which, if you're a small tech company, right, like they are, business with Cisco, you're in 2 EMC product lines, right, and in the midst of a turnaround, and you're certified by Microsoft, is 3 pretty good plus marks in the Doug book. He also said their compression capacity, listen to this, German Mike, said they're able to bring 100% of the info back if there's any kind of problems or dysfunction or something, where all the competitors that use the high compression, which everybody's using so much now in the big storage, are only able to bring back 30%, which he said is kind of problematic. Say you're at a legal or medical deposition, right? And you're talking and you say, like, wait a minute, I missed that. What'd they say? You say, oh, I don't know what they said. I guess it's gone forever. Hyphen. Good stuff. You need to use this stuff. And we've got a couple more, right, Nick?
Yes, a couple more. Kevin Mills, President and CEO of Socket Mobile, SCKT, announced a new partnership with El Rio Community Health Center in Arizona, who's recently selected Socket scanners for their 8,000 patient prescription delivery program.
Yeah, I tried to buy these guys. I thought he made a pretty good case for it. E-Trade, of course, never even showed up, level 2. From now on, I'm going to send my trades to the guy that sells fruit on the corner, and perhaps he'll put the order out there for the public to see, because with E-Trade, it's kind of like a hidden secret.
I can do them for you.
Would you?
Sharebuilder.
You're the most awesome. That's right. You are just great. He said they're a turnaround story. They're going to be profitable in the second half of 2008. They make the little handhelds that are usage specific. He said, like, a lot of people are using these devices now, right? In different applications for restaurants, right? Or DHL, the delivery guys. But he said they started off using too generalized, and then they went too focused, and people don't want to use a device that is so usage specific when they're not using it all the time. So they've kind of made an amalgam that's good for all of this. And they have DHL in the UK are using 2,200 of their devices, right, to deliver their packages. So they've got a 94% success rate on home deliveries in the same day, and also for second trip backs, it takes them up to 98%, right, which is about 98 times better than we get with our deliveries here.
Pretty reliable.
Yeah, perhaps they'll expand the trial to New York City. Anyhow, the guy sounds like he's doing a darn good job. I wanted to put some of my money into them. And also hospitals, medications, right? So that people get the right meds and the right treatment.
Right. Don't cut off a leg when you're supposed to cut off an arm.
Yeah, they actually do that. Westchester,
Who does that?
In Westchester, they cut off the guy's wrong leg.
Ooh.
Last year. Yeah.
Glad I'm not that guy.
Yeah. I was going to the hospital at that time, too, and I thought, Jesus, please, don't let this guy be my guy. But I have German Mike's uncle's going to do it, so it'll all be fine. He's very precise. Anyhow, guys, interesting ones. SRA Tech Summer Conference, that's what we have for you this week. Take a look at the URL. Nikki, you want to tell the nice people where it is again?
WSW.com/webcast/SRA7.
Hi, Nikki's mom.
Hi, Mom.
We like Nikki's new
shoes
that you sent. Yes, we do.
My shoes.
Yes, we do. And a good one. A lot of these I was very interested in, and I may have to follow Nikki's advice and get them through Sharebuilding because I'm never getting them through E-Trade. My bids don't even show up.
I come with good advice.
Yes, you always do. I didn't have any doubt that was going to be the case. That's what we're looking at right now, and that's what we're bringing to you. Watch some of these Logic Vision back there. Go back and take a look at the slides. I thought it was really interesting when the CEO lists why to invest in them. I thought, here's somebody's trying to get the message out. And I liked iText, too, with the barter system. I really thought that was a good one from this conference. And, I like Hyphen.
Great companies, great conference.
Yeah, interesting stuff. So, guys, we'll talk to you, and we'll be back when we have more for you. Thanks, Nikki.
We're here every day with Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com. Thanks.